Hello again. So that time my internet went completely out. And it took forever to try and get back on here in any way, shape, or form. So here I am. There is 10 minutes left of call 97, and then call 98 is another 22 minutes. I'll play that as well, and then I got to book out of here because I'm supposed to be somewhere at 5:45 in 45 minutes. So let me go back to playing this.
The lawyer's gonna put that in.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He's talking to some guy named Jim. I don't know who Jim is.
But if he starts screwing around with you got a plea, don't do it. Because that's going to put you right down.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're there for good then.
Yeah. I'll just plead not innocent.
Innocent. Just remember that word innocent.
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember that.
You're innocent. You're not guilty. You're not guilty, or you're not no or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
You're innocent.
Yeah.
And you can't take that for a plea. And you make them. Because everything you say is on a record.
Oh, yeah.
And always say if you do plead innocent,
yeah,
tell them you put on there. You say first for the record.
For the record, I
am innocent.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
And that's the way you got to do it.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to do a lot better that way than you would, But don't let that lawyer plead for you.
Oh no.
You tell him right out that he cannot plead for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think you're better off that way than you are any other way.
Yeah.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
What about these search warrants?
I looked at them all.
Is anything wrong with them?
Yeah, the one where they took the guns on the office.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them were 5 days, but see, that's administrative, so that's no problem. We can't do nothing about that.
Oh.
Yeah. They got that's just administrative. If it was procedure, then you could do something, but it's not.
Yeah.
So but that one warrant is off when they took your dad's guns.
Yeah.
So, but otherwise everything else looked, good. But there's nobody swore to them or nothing like that, which they never do.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's corrupt, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that it is.
It's corrupt.
Yeah.
But just hang in there and see what happens. I'll be contacting your folks, and I can probably write to you too.
Yeah.
Because I might be going in tomorrow too.
Yeah.
So
you only need a percentage on that?
A what?
A percentage?
A percentage on that with Lloyd's of London, yeah.
How does that work?
Well, it's like an insurance.
Yeah.
If you skip, they're going to keep what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you just pay the insurance part of it.
So 500,000, what would that be then?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what they come up with. It's called a bail bond.
Yeah.
It's called a bail bond, and it would be through Lloyd's of London.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, it ain't no bond. It's cash.
Well, it's a cash, but still, it's a cash bond. Yeah, right. Right. It's no problem. That's a bond.
Oh.
It's still a bond.
Oh, it is?
Cash. It's a cash bond.
Yeah.
So see, either a cash bond or a signature bond.
Yeah.
Well, you ain't gonna get the signature bond. You know that.
No.
You're gonna get a cash bond.
Yeah.
So, just tell him to get it. Did he ask you to lower it yet or not?
No.
Did you talk to him?
Well, I talked to the lawyer. He said he's gonna put it in right before the 6th.
To lower it.
Yeah.
Okay. All it is, the motion to lower the bond.
Yeah.
That's all it is. He should be putting that in now.
Yeah.
You should be putting that in right away. That should have been in a couple days after you were in there.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll have to call him up tomorrow.
Call him up and tell him to get it in now. You don't want to monkey around.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, because if you lower it halfway.
Right. Cut it in half or something like that and then take it, But he should be doing that now. He could do it any time.
Yeah.
So I would do it.
Yeah, I'll tell him that tomorrow.
Yeah, right. But otherwise, all I can tell you is hang on.
So I can ask him that tomorrow over the phone too, huh?
You bet.
About that contract?
Well, he's going to lie. He's going to lie on that. He's got to lie on that because that's procedure. He can't argue procedure.
Yeah. So I asked him that.
Oh, about his contract, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, about his contract. Yeah, you can ask him that. Oh, you got to ask him that. I was thinking about signing something. No, yeah, you ask him that. His contract between him and the court.
You know, so if he says he's got one, then what?
Well, if he's got one, you want a copy of it.
You know,
Because if he's got a contract, he's misrepresenting you. He's working for the court.
you know,
Just figure it out that way.
you know,
You know? No, tell him if he's got a contract between the court and him that you want a copy of it. And once you got that copy, well, he misrepresented. The case is acquitted. You're done. He can let you go.
you know,
Because, well, that's fraud.
you know,
That's fraudulent activity, misconduct, or whatever you want to call it. You know? So, no, that's the thing to do. Yeah, ask him for that contract. You bet.
you know,
You bet.
okay,
So, yeah, just hang in there, because I'll be in contact with somebody.
you know,
You know, I got to see what's going to happen tomorrow yet, but
you know.
I'll be in contact.
Well, what time are you supposed to be going?
8 o'clock I got to leave tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
for 10 months?
Well, no, 198 days, 6 months and 18 days.
Oh,
So this guy's going to jail?
Well, I don't get no good time.
oh no?
No,
Oh,
because you're less than a year.
oh,
You know,
yeah,
there's a total of 10 months. You don't get no good time there.
oh,
But we got something going here, and I might have some good information for you yet.
oh,
You know,
yeah,
but first I got to see how mine's going to work.
yeah,
And if it works, it'll work on you too.
yeah.
But the main thing is the guy says don't sign anything.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
No, I won't do that.
Nope. The signature gets you in trouble.
Yeah,
You know, you might have to fight back and all that kind of stuff, but don't sign them. Not with your attorney either.
no,
Don't sign anything.
no. Well, no, why should I have to?
Well, you shouldn't have to.
No.
You know. And then if the judge pleads guilty for you, or not guilty, he's got to plead not guilty for you.
Mm-hmm.
When he says not guilty, well, you just tell him, hey, what am I doing here? If I'm not guilty, why you got me locked up? You know.
Yeah,
Sure, tell the judge that. They don't like to hear that.
yeah.
Well, if you're not guilty, what the hell? Why are you there?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I'll let the innocent go then.
Well, sure. That's another thing to tell them, you know?
Yeah, why can't I get out of here?
Right.
No,
Right.
I'm innocent,
Well, sure.
and you put me in now guilty.
Right.
I'm innocent, I shouldn't be sitting here.
Right. You bet. You got to think all that stuff, you know?
You know?
And you got plenty of time to think now. You got 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I can tell you, Stevie.
Okay.
You know? Just try that and see what happens. But you're better off without that guy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But make sure you ask him for his contract tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'll be in contact with your family.
Yeah. You know, I figured they can hire a lawyer, you know.
Well, just wait on that yet.
Just wait.
See what happens.
Wait
It
till
happens December 6th.
Oh.
And just do what I told you and see what happens.
Okay.
You're gonna be surprised.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. It's gonna work for you.
Mm.
Yep. Nope. They don't have nothing. Nobody's got no first-hand knowledge on this case.
No.
Nobody's seen it happen.
No.
Well, who's got first-hand knowledge?
Nobody.
Nobody.
They found the blood
Yeah. Right.
in her vehicle.
Right. Well, how do you know that was yours?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know that. Your DNA was taken when you were in prison.
Yeah.
How do they know that wasn't taken then? You don't know that was your blood in there.
No.
You know, no.
You can get my blood from anywhere.
Well, you better believe it.
In my house,
You bet.
you know.
So, no, all you can do is just hang in there right now. But do what I told you, and I think you're gonna do pretty good. You're gonna do better than what you are with an attorney.
Yeah.
You know.
So when do I fire him then?
Well, if he don't start doing his job for you,
Yeah.
if he's got a contract, you fire him.
Yeah.
If he shows you that you want it on paper, if he shows you the contract, you fire him
Yeah.
because that's misrepresentation. You know.
Yeah.
So
I can fire him in the
you can fire him right in the courtroom. Anytime you want, you can fire him in the courtroom. You know.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, just go along with that, and I think you're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You know. But
Okay.
I said there ain't much law out there now. Boy, you gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It's criminal.
Oh, yeah. Even when a guy don't even do nothing.
Huh?
When a guy even don't even do nothing.
Right. You don't have to do nothing today to get in trouble.
No.
You know. So
I was getting my life back in order.
yeah, I know you were getting your life in order.
I was just waiting for Jody to get out of jail.
Right.
And go
I
from
know.
there.
I know. It's an awful bind now, and it's a bind on the whole family.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole family, crazy. It's almost run Chuck out of business now, you know?
Yeah.
That's the worst part,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, just hang on and do that, and I think you'll be all right, Stevie.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Okay, we'll let you go.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, Steve.
Okay. Then.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so now we're going into our last call for today is call number 98, still November 27th, 2005, 7:07 p.m. This call lasts 22 minutes and 32 seconds. And then I got to book out of here.
This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now. To hear the cost of this call, dial 8 now. To block any future collect calls, dial 77.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
What?
Who the hell is Steve?
Funny.
Wow, that's so easy, man. Oh, Steve.
So it's a
Yeah.
Stacy.
How's it going?
A little bit better now.
Yeah.
Now. Not talking to Jim.
Talk to Jim.
Yeah.
There's 116 calls currently uploaded.
Somebody knows the law a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, he looked at the papers and the warrants and that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just got off the phone with him,
Yeah.
and he told me what to do.
They had no right to do it.
Huh?
They had to hand you the warrants first, didn't they?
No. No, there ain't too much wrong with the warrant except for one. That was taking no man's guns out of the office.
Mm.
Otherwise, they can get away with the rest.
Oh, yeah, because it probably didn't specify at the business removal of the weapons, huh?
Yeah. But he puts up a good point
And what's that?
for me to go in the courtroom.
To go into the courtroom.
Yeah, do it myself.
Oh, with no attorney?
Yeah.
You know, you could probably have one sitting there helping, but I don't know.
Well, I gotta see what if he's got some shit or whatever. Then I can find out tomorrow. And for bail,
Mm-hmm.
he gonna put it in right away. I'm gonna tell him I want it in right away.
Yeah, this is a call from.
Tomorrow.
File for what?
Lower the bail.
Oh, they haven't done that yet?
No, they want to do that almost the 6th.
Yeah, they could do that right away.
Yeah.
Put in like a fuel or whatever it is.
Bail reduction.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, it is kind of ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
I would probably figure this is the business, you guys got all kinds of money, blah, blah, blah.
500,000?
Huh?
Who the hell in their right mind's got that kind of cash?
Yeah, nobody.
But what's made at the yard is put back into the yard half the time.
Yeah. Well, most of the time it is.
Mm-hmm. I thought not.
No. I seen Barbara and Ma.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Oh, they extend that extra time, huh?
No.
Mm.
No. Well, I don't know what time I got in there either. That's another thing.
Oh,
It could have been before 6, so. Yeah. So I'd be lying if I knew. So it could have been longer, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know, did your phone get disconnected?
Huh?
Did your phone get disconnected?
No.
Don't answer it.
Oh, another call coming in. Huh?
The other line is beeping in.
Yeah, I see that.
I told Stacy leave it.
I'm supposed to be there, Billy, at 5:45. It is 5:15 right now, so I'm supposed to be there in a half hour.
I can still hear you.
Should be,
Yeah, I bet you could.
I don't know, traffic-wise. It's only like 10, 15 minutes away. But it actually starts at 6, but my friend asked me to be there at 5:45.
You know, maybe I'll walk out.
Hopefully. Well, I'd like to know what kind of.
I'm still here.
And what I see or hear, they really can't pinpoint anything towards you.
They can't. They say it's my blood in her vehicle. They got my blood.
Mm-hmm. And they just said it was in the back of the SUV.
In the back.
I think that's what they're saying.
You know, I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah. And that's what I heard. It was in the back of the SUV.
You know?
Yeah, but they also said on there that they didn't know if that was her blood for sure.
Well, yeah, they're still saying that.
Yeah, but they still don't lead me to it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You know, where's the evidence?
It's my third year going to this, that every year, my friend, it's a new mural that the village unveils. So, and it's really quick. We're only there for like 15, 20 minutes and then possibly going to dinner afterwards.
What, 3 hours? Well, I didn't have everything going probably somewhere there.
I know, I'm freezing right now.
And a couple of players went by, we had over by her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's illegal. But there's no big thing. Yeah. Yeah, but then they got me at the gun.
Yeah, but let's say it's not yours. And this really, well, we've been testifying straight up, and his and wants him back no matter what.
Oh, yeah. But I think the way Jim says, I think he says I should have I'd be surprised.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Would be surprised.
No, that I'd be surprised.
About what?
About what I do.
You know what's going to come out of this, or what?
Huh?
What's going to come out of this, or?
I guess so.
No, it's just nothing adds up.
No, I don't. I don't. No. I don't know if we're going to have to go to court before the...
Get out.
Before the... when he puts it in.
Huh?
Let's see here. How many days we got here? Oh, we got this whole week.
Yeah.
Till next week, Tuesday. So if he put it in, we can go to court Wednesday for lower bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's if he gets it in.
Well, I'll tell him to put it in. He's got to do what I tell him.
Yeah. So what, you'd have a hearing probably this week and then again next week, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind riding that far.
No.
Because it ain't that bad.
Oh, that gets you out of there.
Yeah. And if everything's on the shelf with the TV and everything else with that bail, you know, with the money, I should be doing all right then.
Grandma's going to bring up a call around tomorrow.
You know.
Oh.
And the man's going to call that bond thing, I guess.
Well, I'm going to go grab him tomorrow morning to the bank.
You know. You
You
know.
got it off! Aren't you like that in your house, huh?
Well, if I was by your house, it wouldn't bother me. I can deal with it. Yeah.
You've been like that all day.
Oh, yeah?
My grandma.
Yeah. I don't know.
I say that every day.
Can you get that gas tank fixed?
Dad's still working on it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He dropped it off to us.
Oh.
He wanted to get it done right away today, but the components on the top are all rusty, so it's going to have different components.
What's that?
And the gas tank.
Oh, yeah. No, what the hell you want to call it? All those tubes on the top?
Yeah.
And that top plate were rusted pretty bad. He found the hole, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's just where she bends and starts going up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, fucking, you could see he pushed on it a little bit, and you could see the gas coming out a little bit.
Yeah.
Billy, it says it's 25 degrees here, feels like 19.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, then I gotta see if they got a contract.
Who's the contract?
A public defender in the courts.
What do you mean a contract?
What, they got a contract?
Deal-wise, certain things.
Yeah.
Don't know the deal for it. Doesn't mean
Because then there ain't no deals. You know. So, hopefully, I gonna have to open my mouth now. I can't sit back in the courtroom. When my lawyer gets nippy, I guess I'll be fired. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can't just sit there and let them.
Basically, railroad you.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing I can't do.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read all the information that Grandma had.
Yeah.
About Gerald.
You know. Well, she can call some senators tomorrow and say that. You know. They can investigate.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if they don't, I guess we could take that to the media. Oh, yeah. I don't know, what's the best bet to do that, huh? Get them all together?
That's probably what I would say.
You know, have them come up by the yard?
Yeah, who's going to tell
I work second shift.
Well, you have to do it first yet.
No, I'm mumble in front of the camera.
I don't know. We need somebody good. On this,
Not Candy.
no, not Candy. Bill, how about you or Yvonne?
Who?
You and Yvonne?
I just said I mumble in front of the
You know,
camera.
you know, he can bubble up them. Stacy, do something for the back end. You stop mumbling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why it's taking so long, though. Why December 6th?
Because that's the only thing that all the judge and the attorneys had available. Either one was busy or the other one was busy, or this is the first that they're all available at the same time.
Yeah, but that's after 10 days.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
don't care.
See, that's the thing.
Well, if you had the bail and you were out and about, they probably would have had you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dana would have been fine. You know, I can't plead not guilty either.
Why didn't you be able to?
Because I can't.
Well, you mean on the gun charges?
On all of them.
Why is that?
Because I'm innocent. I got to plead innocent.
That's what not guilty is.
No. Guilty is not guilty. Is don't say nothing. If I say I'm innocent, well then, That's a different story.
Yeah, but they were either not guilty, no contest, or guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But see, when the judge says I'll have to put you down for not guilty, and then I have to say, well, why am I here then? You know? If I say I'm innocent, and he says I'm not guilty, why am I here?
He'd be looking at you. Well, choose a blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's what Jim said.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Come down and look at it. That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they sit there, well, the prosecutor signed, blah, blah, blah.
But that don't mean nothing,
Yeah.
you know? So, I don't know. Well, I'm going to tell a lawyer to put in there for a lawyer bond tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to tell him I want that done now. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have put it in already, why didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
They knew that we wouldn't been able to afford that.
Oh, yeah.
That was the whole reason behind. They wanted $1 million, didn't they?
Yeah, the prosecutor did.
Yeah. Well, who has $1 million around here?
Yeah. And for what?
Mm.
For what?
Oh, they're saying because of that, the homicide charge and whatever, and
Yeah, but they don't even have a body. They don't have a body.
They got no evidence.
and mutilation of corpse. Well, how do you know that she's mutilated if they can't find anything? You know,
Yeah.
It's all speculation.
besides a little itty bitty bone that could be anything under the sun.
Yeah. It could be.
A fire chief that says, yeah, it is the remains of a bone of a human body. Well, maybe it was a female sheep.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
You said it was twig size. Well, if it's twig size, how can you tell if it was that of a human, young female or whatever?
Yeah. You can't.
Because the prosecutor, that one of them said straight out, they wouldn't have never even seen it if the fire marshal.
No, this is Carla, the stupid twat.
But if it is a bone, how did it get there?
Mm-hmm.
And who did it? You know? Why was somebody in my house?
Yeah.
You know, lights don't come on for nothing. In truck, you see the headlights.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And everything right on our property.
Yeah, no, like you'd be stupid enough to do that.
Oh. I'd be stupid enough to burn a body, put shit in the garbage can.
And put a vehicle there besides. When
Yeah.
you know they were out there looking for it.
Yeah.
Like you said, you could have stuck there and used the crusher and crushed it.
Yeah. Now, why would I burn shit?
Mm-hmm. You said there's so many times when they could just throw her and the vehicle and make the river a pond or whatever.
Yeah. Or took her to the implants. You know?
Mm.
Well, Dr. Minks would have ate that shit right up.
Mm.
I'd imagine. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he's good beard and everything else.
Yeah. But they must think I'm really stupid or something.
Mm.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see.
Mm.
And then trucks give a call for the Mars golf cart and another thing.
Mm-hmm.
She might ask for my car too.
Yeah, that's still there too.
Yeah. Well, they ain't having my car anyway.
No.
You know? Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. I don't want this bill to get too high.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'll be a different story once I beat it.
And then we wouldn't have the high bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with Grandma tomorrow and see what we can do with paper and
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Brian's gonna check it out tonight for Herald Times. So I don't know. We'll have to see. You know, I suppose then.
Yeah, I said, did Grandma tell you some lady called her from,
That old woman?
no, somebody else from Wapaka? Yeah, I believe it was from Wapaka. She was willing to start a fund for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but I told Grandma, I said, I'd check into that. I said, I'd watch that. I said she could set something up where they can send it to the bank, but you might get a con artist or whatever saying, okay, I'll help you make these
Takes
funds.
one to know one.
And
And then keep some of it for themselves and not, hand it over.
Yeah.
And Grandma's like, oh, I never thought of that. I said, well, you got people like that because the lady gave her and her husband's name, phone number, and address and stuff, saying that, yeah, we'll start up a fund for him. But that could be any kind of fund, and you don't know if she's going to keep half the money or not.
No. Well, Mark could call her back and tell her at the credit union.
Yeah.
You know.
Start a fund and to
You
do something like go to this credit union.
No. No. Oh, yeah. Whatever. You know. It don't make a difference what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Or to Mom's address.
Yeah.
You know.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, I suppose. And so if I find some information out, maybe I'll give you a call.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'll keep Grandma. Keep in touch with Grandma back and forth and try to get this going more.
Yeah. Well, thank you for helping me.
Oh, it's fine. It's no big deal.
Well, it is to me.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, just when you get out, you'll have a couple loads of laundry of mine to fold for me.
Is it folding?
Hey, I don't care.
I still got 5 loads here that I can fold.
I don't care. I'll clean the house. I'll do it all.
No. It's pretty.
And I suppose then.
Okay.
Don't work too hard.
Not great. I try not to.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Okay then. Nothing else. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right then.
Sounds good.
Okay, have a good one then.
You too.
Okay then.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right, so that's it for us for today because I gotta bail out of here. I'll be able to go live tomorrow at some point, and we should be able to finish these off. So we'd be on call 99, and so there's approximately 3.5 hours left of calls. So I'll let you know tomorrow what is going to be fitting in with my schedule on when I can pop on here. So for now, I am out to race to this event, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. See ya.